Alright, so now we're on to set 2 of GX, Crossroads of Chaos, released in November of 2008, almost on to 2009, getting ever closer to the 2010s. But for this set, for the secret rares, there's kind of two that stand out as the best generic ones. That would be Treacherous Trap Hole, which if you've no traps in your graveyard, just pops 2 monsters, not even on summon, just any 2 monsters at any time. Crazy good card. This is like one of the best cards in Duel Links, just because you have such a small deck. If you're going to jam in a trap, it may as well be this one. Tempest Magician is another one. This is a burn OTK enabler, but if you could just summon this at the end of like a big turn, you could just use it to close out the game. It does synergy with like spell counters, and like you can remove all the counters on the field to burn damage for each. It's got a big combo to set up, but regardless of all that, just finishing off a game, as I said, with this can be pretty good. Hurts to see Gladiator Beasts in here after what happened to Bestiary, but I'm hoping I pull this just for the sake of, I don't know, nostalgia at this point. For the ultra rares, which of course again are also the ultimate rares, there's some quite good ones here. First of all, Titanial. This is now the best target for Lone Fire Blossom. You immediately get a level 8 2800 attack boss monster, and whenever an affected target's plant is activated, you just get to tribute a plant and negate that. This is especially good if we ever get Dandelion, which we wouldn't have access to in a main set. We're going to have to figure out how we do that, but it can tribute the tokens that are just plants as well, just for this. Really, really good card. Plague Spitter Zombie, probably one of the best generic tuners available. If it's in the graveyard, you just put a card from your hand on top of the deck, and it special summons itself out. And after you do that, it is banished, but just getting that free tuner access even the one time is crazy. Especially now that some of us have access to Foolish Burial, pretty much just means you immediately have a tuner on hand at any point. Very, very good card. Black Rose Dragon, probably the most desirable synchro in the set. 2400, level 7 dragon. You really don't care about its stats because when you summon it, you have the option to just destroy all cards in the field. Now that includes itself, but if you're on a big card deficit on board, this just immediately equalizes the game. Big blowout, very, very good card. Dupe Kaiser Dragon and Revive King Hades as well. Both of these require Plague Spreader, so you're needing to pull 2 ultras just to be able to summon these, but you know, it is possible. These are part of the whole kind of zombie world support, kind of link in with the structure deck that also released around this time. That makes everything on the field and in the grave zombies, which makes these a little bit easier to use and abuse. But we probably won't be able to do very much of that. Rose Warrior of Revenge is worth mentioning because it's a level 4 tuner, something that's quite rare at this point. It's quite difficult to make level 8 synchros in general without stuff like this, or without sort of some way to cheat bodies on board. There's quite a few strong super rares in here. Queen of Thorns, a bit easier to pull, kind of boss monster for the plant deck, but it's not amazing. Black Garden just enables a lot of degeneracy. Whenever a monster is summoned, your opponent summons a Black Garden token. It's like a little rose monster. All monsters' attack on the field is halved, and when monsters are destroyed, people take damage. It really just clogs up the board and just kind of slows the game, grinds it to a halt. Very, very annoying card, but also very abusable for certain FTKs. Secret Villager Spellcaster is also a degeneracy enabler. If you control a spellcaster and your opponent doesn't, they can't activate spell cards. Whereas if you control no spellcaster, you can't activate spell cards. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, but if you can kind of maintain this and maybe get something, a big spellcaster on field and maybe some sort of protection in the back row, your opponent kind of can't really play the game very much. Very annoying little card. Luckily it is a super rare, so we won't see multiples of these. Here's hoping. But you know, we'll have to wait and see. Besides that, Knight's End Sorcerer is notable just for being a spellcaster tuner. There's certain monsters later, I don't even think in this set, that you kind of need this guy to make. So, you know, kind of worth picking this up if you can. This set's quite stacked in the rare department. We see a lot of the Morphtronic monsters in here. Radion being one of the best. He buffs all Morphtronics when he's in attack position by 800 attack, and when he's in defense, he buffs all their defense by 1000. So if you have multiple Radions, they immediately get very out of hand. Because one Radion, it says 1000, but of course he's buffing himself as well. So he's 1800, and then a second Radion makes him 26. Like, it really gets out of hand. You have two 2600 meters. Both of these summonable off of a Shining Angel as well, because you know, less than 1000 in the deck is all that really matters. Iron Chain and Psychic Life Transfer are chances for people like myself and Adam to pick up synchros because we missed out in the first set. These are only rares, level 6 and level 7. Their stats aren't amazing. Iron Chain is actually not bad. 2500 for level 6, you know, lets it at least crash with the Stardust. It can beat over Life Transfer. Life Transfer, honestly, not the best. I guess what is noticeable, if you use like a Krebons to make it, you can immediately banish that Krebons with its effect and gain 1200 life, which isn't amazing, but it's something. Morphtronic Accelerator, pretty good card for the Morphtronic deck. Once we get more of that, you put a Morphtronic from your hand back into the deck, destroy a card your opponent controls, and then you draw a card. So it pretty much, you don't really lose anything. It's a 1-for-1, but you're getting to fix your hand a little bit, which is pretty nice. Some of the generic plant support in here is quite good. The World Tree is a really interesting card. And whenever a plant is destroyed, you get a counter on it, and you can use those counters to do different effects, like destroying cards on the field or buffing your plants and stuff like that. And you have cards like Cactus Fighter, where whenever it destroys a monster by battle, it puts weak plant monsters on your opponent's side of the field that you can then kill to keep buffing your own world tree, and just kind of gets out of hand, and you kind of end up with a big kind of spiral of advantage at this point. Might be hard to pull off in our current format because there's a lot of really powerful pieces of removal running around, but I think in a more slow, grindier meta, this could really do well. These are all rares, unfortunately. You have to pull 3 Cactus Fighter, 3 World Tree, maybe even 3 Fertilizer as well as the Titanial we mentioned above, while also already having the Gigaplants and the Lone Fires. So your rare luck has to be very good at this point just to kind of make this strategy viable. Pollinosis, also worth mentioning for the plant deck. What a monster would be normal or special summon or a spell trap is activated, tribute a plant, negate it. Pretty simple. Solemn Judgment, but you tribute a plant instead of paying life points. Prideful Roar. This is a kind of a battle trap. It lets you win any battle. You pay life points equal to the difference between your monster and their monster, and then your monster gains that difference plus 300. So you're always going to win every fight by 300. This would have been amazing if Gladiator Beast still existed, because, you know, winning every fight with any Gladiator Beast is kind of a crazy concept. You know, probably for the best that this wasn't allowed to happen. I think the deck would have been even further into tier 1, tier 0 status at that point. But it would have been fun for me at the very least. For the commons, again, lots of quite strong stuff. Lots of Morphtronics and plants. Good ones worth mentioning. Copy Plant. It's a tuner, but it can also target another plant and copy its level. So you have a level 4 plant, you have a copy plant on the field, you get to copy the level 4 plant, make a level 8 synchro. This also gets really good when we get Xyz monsters in Zexal, because, you know, the whole thing with Xyz monsters is you need 2 monsters that have the same level just to make stuff. This enables any Xyz monster using plants as long as you have another plant that's the right level. Morphtronic Selfon. This card is... It's a real example of why hard once per turns exist. It's an example of just how old design is. Quite very funny. There is a bit of RNG involved in this card, so I'll explain how it works. If you're familiar with the Adamancipator deck from current, like, modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is the first Adamancipator, pretty much. So what you do is, when it's in attack position, you roll a dice, and then you excavate that many cards from your deck. Pretty much reveal that many cards from the top of your deck. And you can special summon a level 4 lower Morphtronic from the cards you reveal, and then the rest get shuffled back into your deck. This is the once per turn effect, so if you hit another Selfon, you can do it again. It's also worth noting that he is a machine with less than 500 attack, so you can machine duplication Selfon for triple Selfon and go for the effect 3 times. And off of this, you can hit different cards, like, we don't have it yet, but Scopin is a tutor for the deck. You could synchro using some of the Selfons and then use the rest to put even more stuff on the field, and it very quickly gets in a hand, because the Scopins you're adding can special more Morphtronics out of your hand, and you just basically spam the field. These are also quite good in a link spam kind of strategy very, very later on down in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Timeline. In a little bit of format, might be actually an engine worth revisiting at that point, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, quite a far way away yet. Lots of the other Morphtronics, a little bit underwhelming. Cameron is okay. He's a recruiter for them, I guess, but he has to be in attack position to get its effect, and he is only 800 attack. I don't know why they would make very specific cards that are worse than like the generic ones. I don't get it. Some more psychic support. Power Injector is a part of the Mindmaster OTK if that ever comes online. Once per turn, you pay 800 to buff all your psychic monsters from the field for 500 attack during this turn. So the thing with this effect is that it lingers. Even if he goes away, the effect still lasts. And I'm pretty sure if you summon more psychic monsters later in the turn, those are also still buffed. I will have to check. I'll put a graphic on the screen to say. Gigantic Cephalotus, another payoff for the World Tree kind of Cactus Fighter deck. Whenever a plant monster is sent from the field to the graveyard, he gains 200 attack. Starts as an 1850, so immediately he's at 2050 after one plant goes. That includes the plants you're synchro summoning with, so, you know, pretty good. You can also, if you summon Cephalotus and you were to get Lone Fire Blossom on the field, you can do Lone Fire into Lone Fire into Lone Fire into another plant. All of a sudden, he's gained 600 attack. That's really quite good, to be honest. He's 2450 at that point. He's bigger than a Monarch. Botanical Girl is a searcher when she's sent from the field to the grave. Seed of Deception special summons a level 2 or lower plant from your hand. Teleport basically lets you use your psychic monsters like a Cyber Dragon. You can special summon them if your opponent has a monster and you don't. A Gozen match is one worth mentioning. This card's still played today. Each player can only control one attribute of monster. Send all other face-up monsters they control to the graveyard. So you're attribute locking your opponent. If you're familiar with Rivalry of Warlords, I think that's been played in our series at least once. Rivalry and Gozen, both on the field, mean each player can only control one monster that has, a specific type of attribute. So if you only control a Fire Warrior, and then these are activated, you can't summon anything else except for Fire Warriors. Very, very annoying card. Giant Trap Hole worth mentioning. When 2 or more monsters special summon at the same time, destroy all monsters on the field. May be worth looking into when certain mechanics release later. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the set. There's obviously a few things I skipped over, because not all the cards in here are amazing, but there are some quite strong ones. So, hoping to pull a lot of Morptronics. Let's hop at the pulls now and see how we do. Alright, and this is what we're bringing to week 2, Crossroads of Chaos. This whole deck is built around one card in particular, that is Gear Town. This was in last week's set, but we didn't really have the means to abuse it until I realized we had opened the special between season packs where I got access to structure deck cards. I got access to Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon. This is a 3k attacker that when it attacks, it turns off your opponent's back row until the attack is over. So pretty much it's just unaffected while it attacks. Really, really good card. The rest of the deck is just putting these on board, recycling them, and blowing them up, because it triggers when it blows up. It special summons an Ancient Gear monster from your deck. We're also playing the Beast because this lets your Ancient Gears take one less tribute. We're playing the Knights as additional targets for Gear Town. And then we're just all in on machines. Lots of Cyber Dragons, lots of Cyber Phoenix to protect the rest of our machines. This makes them pretty much unaffected by cards that target them, which can be really good if I normal summon this before I go for the rest of my big play. DD Crow just to hit certain things in the opponent's decks, 2 Takoichi just to get through the deck, Magician of Fate to recycle the Gear Towns, the Terraformings, the Overloads, the Mystical Space Typhoon, anything really I need. And the UFO Turtles pretty much to thin the deck. They are machines engrave, and they get out the Cyber Phoenixes. Gaia Power is in here just as another target for terraforming, and at the time it was ruled that if you activated a field spell or set a field spell over another field spell, it counted as destroying it, so that triggers Gear Town. Now, it's worth noting you have to set over Gear Town, because Gear Town is it's a when you can effect. So when this card is destroyed inside the graveyard, you can special summon Ancient Gear. That means it needs to be Chain Link 1 in order to resolve and get you an Ancient Gear. If you're to activate a field spell over it, the field spell is automatically Chain Link 1. Gear Town would try and be Chain Link 2, but that doesn't work. So we need to set the Gaia powers over Gear Town and then activate the Gaia powers to get the boost. Really, we're not playing these for the boost. We're playing them just so we have ways to clear our own Gear Town. Limiter removal just to seal the OTK. My Body just to protect certain key monsters. 3 MST. 3 Overload, just, the backup plan is the Chimera Tech Over Dragon. Terraforming, just get through the deck. Playing the 1 Black Horn just because I didn't have much space. 1 Compulse. And 3 Magical Hats. Magical Hats, definitely another funny one. When your opponent enters their battle phase, you get to choose a monster you control, 2 spells or traps from your deck, and you shuffle them all together. You put the spells as monsters in the monster zone, and at the end of the battle phase, those spells can't remain there. So at the end of the battle phase, they are destroyed, and we want our Gear Towns to be destroyed. So pretty much, we're going to set one of our, various monsters we don't really care about, set a few Magical Hats. Our opponent enters battle phase, we're going to set 2 Gear Town from our deck, and regardless of whether they attack the Gear Town or not, it's destroyed at the end of the battle, so we are pretty much guaranteed 2 Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragons. That's 2 3k attackers on board. If we then have access to a limiter removal, or just another way to put another body on board, that's an OTK pretty much. It's a little bit of a gimmick, but it's not bad, honestly. There's certain hands you open where you just feel like you just win immediately, but it also has lots of those hands where it just kind of doesn't get the combo pieces together. It's definitely not a consistent deck, but I think it's quite fun, and I'm hoping it gets to go off this week. But yeah, with that, let's hop into the games now and see how we do. Just gotta
pick your RPS.
Okay.
Okay.
I picked it. Okay.
I'm streaming.
I see it.
Okay.
GG's, man.
It was a good noise, Adam. I think you should make that one more.
I'll try my best. Am
I
going
concur.
first?
I am
Yeah,
here.
you're going first.
Or is typing something? Oh, no.
No, I've got push to talk on.
Oh,
so-
I see, I see. Oh, Pierce is in, okay.
I'm in.
Oh, I'm going to reattempt then. Oh.
Oh.
Make sure to click watch and then. Holy shit, guys.
I'm setting cards.
Okay.
Whoa,
hold on.
he did what?
I'm also playing World Tree.
Yo!
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't really like that. So
Oof.
get that out of here.
Yeah.
Really needed to clear the way for the set pass.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The Battle of the MSTs.
What did you take as your magic card?
A Lair of Darkness.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's
a really good card
Yeah.
that's his one of.
that he has
Good luck.
2 of, yeah.
Botanical Girl.
Hmm.
No, you can stop sharing your screen.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But I do have to cut away from the game to do that.
I'm going to go for it. An
So-
attack.
I'll just do it after the game. Botanical.
Unlucky.
Ah.
Turtle.
Turtle, his first comeback appearance.
Take 100, bud.
Welcome back. Me and Phase 2 is at one end.
I like the idea that Maurice isn't playing any kind of synchro zombie strat. It's just goat zombies.
Of that, everyone clearly has just filled their extra deck with random fusion or Xyz or other monsters.
Any response?
Ooh.
What?
Let me read this. No response.
What the hell did he get Strike Ninja?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That was Invasion of Chaos, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's an
It was
old ass card.
quite a while ago. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have one.
It gets its effect, so I get to search for 1,000 or less defense plant.
Doesn't defense or less. Okay, that's strange.
Arc Armed Dragon.
Also,
Is it
Adam,
Plant Monster.
Yeah.
gain 100 life points. Strike ninjas 1700.
Yeah, it's 17
Your monster
now.
was 13.
Yeah, one sec.
Whoa, was that Corpse Husband there?
What?
Urgh.
Yeah, one sec, guys. One sec. I'm just checking.
Please keep viewing your deck so that I can just cut all of this out in the post. Even though it's not me that edits anymore.
Corpse Husband.
We have to say something funny and relevant, so Pierce is forced to keep it in.
I haven't edited the last 2 episodes.
That's true.
Adam, gain 100 life points, please.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay. The vein on
Um,
Pierce's head can go back to normal size now.
I was only suffering from a minor aneurysm.
Normal.
Cephal-
summon the boy.
Cephalotus.
Just gonna go straight to battle and attack Strike Ninja.
Okay.
150.
150.
I hate the 50s.
I know.
I hate
That's my turn.
50s with such a passion.
I think they're funny, especially when Solemn Judgment and like cards that other cards that have come into play.
When it goes down to like 25 or like 12 or
Yeah.
just random stuff, it's funny, but I just hate dealing with the 50s because it's semi-common.
You're
Is
gonna
the
hate
Dynamorphy
Evil
is
Swarm
the
so
modern
much,
one.
man.
Oh,
Hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna tribute Gigantic for
Ah.
Yo.
Ah.
What are you
uh,
targeting?
I'm gonna target the turtle because I don't want it to get its effect.
Yeah, that's.
No.
Oh.
Banish.
what? What?
Yeah, I know. It vanishes right below fucking
I know.
send to hand.
Battle phase attack.
Yeah.
End turn.
I think we should be allowed to cheat more, honestly.
This is a great deck from Adam because it's big guy hit hard.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Polynosis.
it's one of the reasons to play the plant deck.
Oh yeah.
Just to fucking nominee negate, pretty much.
Ah, it wasn't
Yeah.
live
Any
anyway.
response?
Hmm. No response.
Any response?
Question. Can you still synchro summon when one of them is face down?
No.
I assume not.
No.
I guess you didn't know what my
Very,
face down card is.
very loaded question there.
Because you need to be able to verify the levels.
Yeah, you can fusion summon, but not synchro summon,
Yeah.
or Xyz, or Link, or anything.
Yeah, gonna chain Book of Moon.
To which?
I don't know if it matters. Yeah, the tuner. I don't know what was the right choice there, but
I mean,
Yeah,
unless
okay.
it's like rush recklessly at his hand or something.
Or limiter removal.
That'd be insane. Just
stand
bu-
by me and
Just for a Cyber Dragon.
He had busted out week 29.
I've considered it.
battle phase attack face down.
No.
Okay.
Ooh. Goes to
Okay,
hand.
Nope.
not-
Yeah.
I know. My bad.
Yeah, you've both done it now, so it's fine.
Stupid idiot!
2.
Straight into.
Yeah.
And the boy.
Do. I think
He's
this
not
is the
getting,
first
not
time.
getting greedy.
This is the first Stardust summon.
Stardust, yes.
Yeah.
I did synchro Goyo last
Pierce
week.
Vs Goyo, yeah.
That was fucked up.
Was in fact fucked up.
I lost the duel.
I hope it's compulse.
Oh, you did. That wasn't so fucked up then.
Well, Geyser's was just fucked up too, so.
Yeah.
No more talking of glad beasts. They are gone now.
Let me mourn.
No.
I was thinking was if there's still a way to like summon out geysers with one of the fusion substitutes, but contact fusions you can't.
Yeah.
There's only Prisma specific.
No,
because
it's
its name is just
It's dead. We gotta accept it.
feels bad, man.
Yeah, it does.
Oof. Hmm.
You shouldn't make
That's
those
not
noises. Just give away your whole hand.
Keep making those noises, man.
That could be a good noise.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
He said.
Yeah,
He said, "Oof, that's not good." Like, come on.
Maybe it is good. Maybe I'm just
Just
oh,
Oof,
man.
for Maurice.
Oof, that's not good for you.
Yeah. Like when you're in the pub and your friend comes in and you're like, oh, who let this guy in here?
I
You know,
know.
you're actually glad to see them. But you say
That's
the
me when
opposite.
I summon Caius the Shadow Monarch. Something I've never done. Hmm.
What you got for me? Oof.
Oof.
And activate Saki.
I will activate my
Activate
man.
Spike. Yeah, I'm just thinking like, if I leave it another turn, I'd then be on 2500, which is one attack away. So I'm like, I just want to save time.
And he do just come back.
I know.
Yeah.
But you can affect, so like.
Yeah, you can just leave him in
choose
there
not
if you
to.
want. Yeah. If you think he's too much of a liability, Maurice, you know.
That one pass.
Okay.
Oh
then.
no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's a card.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Next turn, Adam sets Destiny Hero.
Standby phase.
No,
No, you
No, you
cannot.
you
can't.
need to
because-
read
Oh,
three more
hold
Prog.
on. He could be activating the back row. Give him
He
credit.
could be,
No,
yes, that's
he
true.
he can't even activate the effect right now because he has the back row.
Oh.
Like, it's not even that it can't resolve; it's that he doesn't even have the option to activate Treeborn Frog.
But if you cleared the back row,
Yeah, would you not be
you
able
can
to
then-
use back
you
row
can
and
then
draw?
activate-
I'm wondering what back row he's got set that he could use in standby phase and then turn on the Treeborn Frog. Hey, I could be wrong.
yeah, sorry, we should not have immediately just said no there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's mine and Niall's bad.
Oof. What you
Yep.
got for me?
Nothing. Enter.
It's kind of funny because my hand is also trash.
Yep.
You don't need to go to hand when you have Stardust on field. Oh, maybe you
Ooh,
do.
that's not a bad one.
Oh.
Maybe you do.
Yeah,
Ooh, maybe. You got to discard anyway, Adam.
Yeah. Discard. Not that it matters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The attack goes through now.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
that's game. Yeah.
Oof.
seven tools
Um,
effect.
I'm going to kill myself.
Oh,
Why did
yeah,
I say
okay,
that?
I don't know why you said that.
I said it because I was like, oh, because I don't want my Saki to go. What if he like tries to pop? I want to give him the option. I bait, I
Yeah,
guess. I don't
yeah.
know. I overthunk it. I should have just left it in my hand because I could have got Treeborn, and I could have got Kaiosite,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
and
that
then I
could
could have
vanish.
managed Stardust.
Yeah.
Um,
Unless he
I
had.
also-
Oh.
That was the rest of my hand.
Yeah. Do you have Lone Fires, Adam?
I have one.
Oh, you only have one. That sucks.
Yeah.
I probably
I
just
never
couldn't read though because I was a stupid child.
We all in?
Oh, that
Yeah.
hurts to see.
Do the fuck I want to go first or second? I think I'll go second. Well, like it's still like drawing a card. Like it's strong.
Okay. This is a very funny one. Standby, main.
Ooh.
Instant fusion.
What elemental hero
Okay.
bullshit is this?
No. This is some synchro bullshit.
Deep Sea Shark. Okay, yeah. Turn 1 Stardust or something else. Yeah.
Turn 1 Stardust, yeah.
Fair enough.
And by main.
Wait, what happened? I missed Stardust.
He instant fusion
Connor
for
instant fusion.
Oh, okay.
then normal summon his tuner.
This is a little awkward then. I will just tease it.
Oh,
Do that in the
So
end
it's
phase.
7 tills.
Yo.
a pretty good one.
Okay. Standby, main. Just go to battle.
Yeah, that is Snagan.
The Sandman.
The little goblin.
What one card gets me out of this? Mind Master to my hand.
Not a bad one.
Hmm.
Okay, main 2, I will set 1 and pass the turn there.
Am I main? Okay. Normal summon Krebons.
That's okay.
Set a card. Pass my turn.
Cool. Draw.
Playing it fast and loose. But Connor doesn't have smashing ground, so
Standby. Mean.
He does have one smashing ground now, I think.
oh yeah, he's got the one now. Yeah.
He does, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna pass on that.
I'm going to compulse your Stardust away.
Yeah. Kind of achieved the same thing without Pierce taking 800. Okay.
Ooh, standby main.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go for pitch Necrogardener to special summon the Tricky.
The trickster.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Black Rose and just blow up your one back row. And that would be really funny.
Just go extremely minus.
Be really funny though.
No coaching.
Is that
Let-
coaching to let him know that less
Really
cards
funny.
equals minus?
Let my man cook.
Okay.
Gonna normal summon Mind Master.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sync these two off
Mhm.
for Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth. I'm gonna Blackhorn, yeah. That's why
summon. Yeah.
that's why I went for Gaia and not
Yeah.
The other
use it.
G man.
I'll take the
Not going
12. He's
yeah.
12, isn't it?
12 is not a bad attack value for level 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's pretty good.
Standby. Main.
This guy's kind of nuts with it.
Special Cyber
He's
Dragon.
also playing
Cyber
Tetris.
Dragon.
And then going to always do this, I suppose. Normal Stratos to
Yep.
search
Free
another
cards.
Stratos. You want a creature swap? Give me
Creature
the
swap.
Stratos.
Giving me the Stratos. Okay.
Mhm. I'm forgetting Pierce has Gores, and I've not attacked yet, so. Suppose I will just do this.
I want a Necroguard in this. Yeah, sure. Oh, Necroguard now. Negate the attack.
Ooh. Main 2. What do I want to do here?
Synchro for Black Rose Dragon.
Yeah, just blow up the entire board.
Don't want to give him another Dark and Grave, you see.
Yeah. I think that is
Well, I
very
only have
fair.
one. I only have one now that I Necroguarded.
Yeah, but 2
Yeah.
is closer to 3.
2 is much closer to 3.
True.
I think I'm happy leaving it there. Just leaving him without the tuner access.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
Ah, well.
For El Big Man.
Cool. That
Give me him.
Okay, I have to take 700 first.
700, yeah.
And then 2 graveyard and special summon in
And I will-
defense.
Yunky Spoinky.
Where do you want him?
Yeah, I'll
Keep
put
him
him,
sure.
put him right here in the middle.
Grand.
And that is still 2. Dark's in my grave. I was looking through my entire synchro pool, and so many of them are Earth. Goyo, Gaia Knight, Iron Chain, Psychic Life Transfer.
Life transfer, yeah. A lot of the psychic
Yeah.
stuff is Earth or Dark. Except for Mind Master, he's light for some reason.
Sorry, standby, mean. I think I'll just.
Yeah, the
I
annoying
think
thing
it's
is that
tricky because
I can't
if there's a
just
smashing
kill.
ground or a fisher, it's
I
you
can't
know.
just kill Connor because of fucking my own Krebons. He just keeps negating it.
Krebon's a cool guy.
Krebon's a cool guy until you have to play against him. Then he's a wanker.
Yeah.
Nah, but man, look, he's playing fucking Tetris, so like.
He is kind of
Um,
playing Tetris, to be honest. Also, his limbs don't connect to his body. He's like hollow.
Yeah, man, he doesn't need joints.
a little frustrating. Because I could summon something else to get over this Hydra, and then it's just like that thing's able to get
Yeah, it's
eaten.
Goyo food.
But it's not as bad as 2100. Yeah, I think I will. I know it leaves me susceptible, but it's also one of the
Yeah.
best normal summons we have.
You do get to get a card off it at least.
Yeah, I will
I'm-
grab.
By the way, I'm like 99% sure if I lose this duel, Stratos is gone.
Do you not have Stratos
Yes.
yourself?
Yeah,
Why would
do.
you do that?
Because I hate you.
Sure. I will switch this to defense then, and or does it matter? Because he's
Doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. I will set
You
one-
allowed him that take back, man.
Oh yeah, I'm Dare I get fucked? Yes.
You're good this time.
1,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
no.
making sure I didn't take 10,000 there.
I'll yoink him as well.
Yeah.
In defense.
The animation for that looks like you're literally throwing the card at him.
Yeah,
Here you go.
because
Fuck
it
wanker.
spins over around the other way. MST the
Fuck yeah.
Stratos, yeah.
See the wing blast.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
That is a good card.
The only thing now as well is that because Stratos has such low defense, the Krebons can just get over him.
Yeah, and I don't need to commit another body to board.
What do these fellas have in their hands?
Yeah, I wonder. Probably just combo pieces that aren't live. That's what I'm thinking.
Pierce could probably have fucking his big lads though.
I hope Pierce has like Dad Gores and some other. It's BLS. Wait, BLS is actually live. Never mind.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good card.
4% of the army.
This gets Armageddon Knight, presumably. Not to tell you how to play your own deck.
Presumably.
Why are you assuming that he'd have that, man, when it's on the card
Because
back?
he played it last week.
He did.
No, but like he's got it on the card back, so why would you assume, man?
Oh,
It's exactly why he. Was.
I don't know. I just have a feeling.
There are a grand total of
Stop deck profiling. Pierce.
four legal targets left in my deck for this card.
That's fine.
Jeez.
And I have another Rota left in my deck.
Oh yeah, you pulled two.
I think it will actually be Armageddon Knight, yeah,
Wait, what?
this time.
Yo.
That's. I think that's
And
silly,
I'll
actually.
normal summon him.
Uh-huh.
And I'm now going to give away what I'm on.
Ash Blossom.
Sending a Night Assailant.
Oh, that's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah. Because you know who else is a warrior?
Ah.
I consider that as well.
I'm just gonna get both attacks if that's okay.
1600, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why would you not?
crack. Oh, that's not even helpful.
Right. Turns out when Goyo goes up against a deck that doesn't just turbo out a guy that pops 2 cards,
He's broken, yeah.
he's pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
He does just have 2,800 attack for no
Does
good
have
reason.
a lot of attack.
I've got 2k defense as well on top
Yeah,
of that.
Yeah.
he's just ridiculous. Like,
He's a mistake. He's absolutely a fucking mistake.
and at this time, just completely generic.
I never realized just how good he is.
He's so broken.
So stupid.
I don't blame anyone for banning him.
Because 28 is really high for like
28 is-
this era.
It's
a bit
it's
high
higher
for
than
6
most
years.
level 7s and 8s.
Yeah.
Like, Red Dragon Archfiend is bigger, and I think that's like it for now.
I think next week we get a Hyper Psychic Blaster, which is a 9.
Ooh.
It's absolute pain.
Well,
Oh.
Okay.
targeting my own Crevons.
It banishes, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you take 1,000.
And you take 1,000.
Because it's dark, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The sick
I
play
did
is,
not- I did not know he did that.
yeah, he can
Yeah,
banish
yeah.
himself to burn for 1,000 to win games.
GG's.
Yeah, so what was in my hand was a Dark
Yeah,
Crusader.
of course.
Yeah.
And a Course, yeah.
Yeah.
So you actually had the right
Well
one.
done.
Yeah, my hand just wasn't there for it.
Dark
Yeah.
Crusader and
I
yours
really
look like they're in like the same band together. The Red Caves.
That's true.
My game is up. Why can't you play like a real person, man, so I can get the reads on you?
That's exactly why I'm doing it. You can't read the dice. I'm too stupid to actually play rock, paper, scissors.
You're too stupid to read, is it?
Yes. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Of course I am.
I hate that all of this is going to be cut out.
Doesn't have to be.
You can just say whatever you want in between games and it's going to be
Yeah.
cut out.
Maybe not whatever you want, because you don't want me to have any dirt on you.
Presumably, what you want to say is nice things most of the time, anyway. You know.
I hid the bodies at.
But
Okay.
I love the little typing bubbles every time Maurice has to speak.
Armageddon guy.
Arma freaking.
Ooh.
He's summoning DPE.
Cool little tech.
And it's still the draw phase, so he can actually summon right now.
Start turn. Destroy.
Huh.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh.
we're gonna be really exciting here.
What are you playing at?
Did we figure out what Maurice was on, or was it just Stardust Beatdown?
We just saw the Stardust, I think. He's got Armageddon Knight. We assume he's playing some sort of dad deck.
Oh yeah, we saw the Pyramid Turtle.
Yeah, I'll take the 14.
Niall also presumably just playing a goat deck. Oh, he just finds them.
Yeah, all right, man.
Jesus. If that's another Dekoichi, I'm gonna.
No, I really hoped that Maurice had just drawn an MSG.
back.
3 MSGs in the first 2
Yeah,
turns.
that'd be really funny.
Jesus. I love people constantly checking graveyards now.
It matters.
I know.
Cree
It
Bomb.
really matters now.
Yeah, Cribbins is fine.
Here comes the level 10.
Level 6.
Pretty sure there are no level 10.
Yeah,
Is
Big
that okay?
yeah,
guy.
correct. All fine.
Does he have the other big
That's
guy?
okay.
He does have the other big guy.
I guess that's
Um,
okay.
Oh.
How about
Yeah.
this?
I don't really like that, but I mean, I can't shade it, so
Yeah,
You're
that's true.
playing
That's-
magical hats?
Magical hats is crazy.
What? It doesn't even have stars when it.
this.
Oh, because they go to the graveyard anyway.
Okay, yeah, I draw, and you get him.
Yeah. But then you get him.
Hold on, yeah, I'm giving you the guy. So I'm taking 28, 14.
Youch.
That's a lot of life points.
I wonder why he didn't just dad me twice.
And win the game.
Yeah,
I'm actually a fucking idiot, man.
You would have been the Tez off anyway.
That's special summon.
Okay.
Go to battle. Attack
Black
this.
Rose Dragon.
Okay.
So I draw a card. Main 2. We'll
Concede
just...
the game.
He could just dad me twice, can't he? Yeah, I'm just gonna concede the game. I literally can't beat this.
That is a little crazy.
Yeah, well, we can ban him now, so it's fine.
Because Maurice has won twice already.
Yeah.
It is simply too easy. I will choose to go second again, hoping that I simply draw all the pieces for the OTK.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, the
I like
effective
that.
Rhoda.
We'll skip some steps. Yeah.
I like, yeah.
Summons.
Effective Rhoda, special summon Armageddon.
It's like
Nor-
fucking Lyrilisk bird call or some shit.
Normal summon from deck.
Aw.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I hope he has no darts.
Pretty good. Banish your entire hand.
That's not resolved yet.
Yeah.
That doesn't go to grave.
Gotta banish your
That's right,
dark monster first.
Yeah, I was just thinking, who do I want to?
I think you should banish
Who do I want
Dark
to get rid
Armed
of?
Dragon. I don't think he really did much last game.
Should banish Goyo Guardian from your hand.
Imagine if that's how like compos worked on extra deck monsters. The card just went.
It
to
just
your
went
hand.
to your hand and
And you
you had
just
no
can't-
way to fucking
Yeah.
get it back out.
You can't summon it. You could just discard it. Banish
Banish your Krebons. Okay.
Curious.
Craboner.
Yeah. I'll Saku that. Yeah. Pop him.
1 for 1. This is a goat deck.
This crazy mode deck.
What a foolish burial here.
That's fucked up.
Why can't I find it? Necro Gardener. Alright. 2 pieces. Normal summon Psychic Commander.
Okay.
are?
And I'll attack with him.
Let's go. It actually makes me so uncomfortable that you can't pick the censored art for this one on TikTok.
He is just a Nazi at
He's
the moment.
literally just a Nazi.
He's wearing SS lightning bolts as well. Like I'm just.
Oh,
just not about it.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Whoa!
Ooh, Goblin
Blended.
Guy.
Hmm, Goblin
Yeah.
guy.
And
You
like a
trust that?
Link too.
No, you're okay. I'm gonna compulse this Hydra back to your hand.
Okay.
Look, going to standby phase as if there's a street-born frog there.
Huge turn.
Hmm. But at least the Sidra has to be tribute summoned if this doesn't.
Sure.
Or you do that.
Take 300 and get one to your hand.
Hmm. Ah, I see.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Take 200.
The Strike Ninja is a cool tech for like controlling Darks Engrave.
Big time.
I mean, it doesn't matter whether or not I pay the.
You could pay the 500, so you take 500 less.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's funnier that way.
You take what you can get, man.
1700
Ooh.
token.
Yep.
Oh.
1717 token. Giant guy.
Ooh.
Pulls that back to my hand. Sure.
Not the worst thing to have in your hand.
You gonna put that one back in your hand?
Yeah, think of it. I need to point at a different card so Psychic Commander gets off my screen.
Get him out of here.
Don't want to get the video flagged.
Sure, I'll just pass it.
No, it's not attacking, but I'm attacking with 3 Okoki.
Sure. I will remove my token. Okay, let's talk this through. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So I take 17 more, and then I really didn't need to remove the token.
And then
Oh, I should put 1700 token or counters on this guy, yeah.
You should, yeah.
Yeah,
1700.
go for it.
No, you're taking them off, Pierce. You need to put them back on.
Yeah, I need to go to minus 1700.
'Cause
Oh
that's
yeah,
the damage you
to
took
signify
get
the
there.
damage, yeah.
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 Seeing the return of Ryu guy really brings me back, you know.
Yeah.
This is literally just like Bar Krevons just seems like kind of an IOC deck. Actually no, there's the Allure and the Goblin Zombie and the
Yeah, and
Dash.
and the dead.
You know, half the things I've, named. They're half the things in the graveyard at least.
You wanna crash these guys?
yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna activate his effect.
Yeah, no doubt. What are you banishing? You guy.
Fair enough.
He banishes
Maurice, you
us.
tell me if you had return from the different dimension. He banishes himself.
I cannot tell you.
I don't know if that was available to us in any of the stuff, was it?
I think there was one point where it was in a tournament pack, but it's never come up.
Right.
I have bad return from the different dimension. Dimension Fusion.
I also have a copy of Dimension Fusion.
I'm not reading that. He does come back on, this end phase.
Yeah.
Until
like
the end.
Stardust.
He's really good for dodging targeting effects and things like
Yeah,
that.
and getting the
Mm.
number of your darks engraved to a very specific number that a certain monster might care about.
Niall, coaching, how many times do I have to say?
Can't let them know how many darks Dad needs.
Horse is cool.
Gor's lame, man.
He just looks cool. He looks what you
Hang on.
think a cool guy looks like,
He does.
when you're 12, you know?
Oh no.
There's a lot of
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh cards like
jeez.
that.
Mm.
Oh fuck.
Cold wave one time. Oh, well. Yes.
Ah.
Actually, no, you don't.
This is where you chain Waboku.
Yeah,
You-
if you
You
do
magic
have the.
jammering.
No, I don't have magic jammer. So if you have the combo, then yeah.
So cold wave resolves.
Yeah, reveal the combo. Yeah, we know we've got one engraved, and you just searched another.
Yep.
Told you guys, Band Night is in.
Done it again.
It's happened 3
Ooh,
times.
I feel nothing. That's the
Um,
week.
Okay, so Connor, just to confirm, you're banned.
Hi, everyone. My name, Connor, also known as Drizzly. I'd like to ban Goyo Guardian, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, both decks had it, you know.
Yeah, which
That
is
is
also
true.
why I'm banning Dark Arm Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill the 2 finalists.
Adam,
Yes.
do you have any interest
I-
in banning Night Assailant?
Seriously, nice. I suppose, but
It turns off the
It turns off the infinite that has won
Yes, it
the
three.
infinite that I just won.
It has
Mhm.
won 3 games now.
So does
Like,
Krebons. Or
Uh,
Krebons.
Yeah, you could ban Night Assailant. You could also
Yeah,
ban
no.
Cold Wave.
We need to, Maurice, me and you need to post our deckers.
You do.
gee. What options? Night Assailant, Stardust, maybe. I don't know what else actually.
Trunade, Cold Wave. Pierce hasn't used Crush card yet.
Yep. Stratos.
Stratos is good, but he's not winning games by himself.
I don't care. I just want to hit Connor's deck as hard as possible.
That's fair.
You beat me, brother. Take it easy.
Yeah. No, never.
I don't understand where the hatred comes from within you. There's
Look,
like
He
a
knows
war
that, man.
energy.
He's got an engine.
Yeah, it's like a
He's got the Pierce
Uh,
pill within him.
I'm gonna ban Night Assailant.
Based.
Wait, hold on. Reminding Adam he can spin the wheel.
You can spin the wheel.
potentially
I
win
can't-
another secret something, but it's only Black Rose.
Honestly, there isn't like a whole lot.
Yeah.
I don't think I need from this week's pack.
Like you got most of what you needed for your plant deck. Didn't
Pretty
you?
much. The only like the actual only card I would want more of in the plant deck was Lunefire, and
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
in
that
Phantom
is-
Darkness,
yeah.
whatever. So, you know.
Okay.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I think it's a good ban anyway. It turns off future abuse because anything that can discard more than once per turn just absolutely breaks that card.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not even the only card right now that can do it. There's a card like Cold Enchanter or something that does a similar thing.
I can't believe it survived for that long. I did this fucking OTK combo 4 weeks ago,
And nobody listened to me.
and yeah,
Yeah, well,
You
what
had-
else
there
are we
was-
gonna ban
you
that
had-
wasn't Dark
more-
Armed Dragon and
Yeah.
Goyo Guardian, which are like much more obviously clear bans, you know?
Yeah.
if we look